Snog Stormcrusher's life began in the tumultuous foothills of the spine of the world, where the clash between orc tribes and human settlers was relentless. At the heart of this world stood his parents, Grastha, an indomitable orc warrior whose spirit burned with the fierce traditions of her people, and Baron, a compassionate human diplomat whose idealism envisioned a world without borders. Their unlikely union, forged in the crucible of a tense peace negotiation, gave rise to Snog, a child who embodied the values of both cultures. Growing up, Snog was constantly navigating the complex web of expectations from both his orc and human heritages. He absorbed stories of orcish valor and human diplomacy, weaving them into his identity. Yet there were moments when these cultures clashed within him, stirring a tempest of internal conflict. At times, his orcish instincts might surge, tempting him to embrace violence when peace seemed futile. These grappling moments often left Snog questioning where he truly belonged, pushing him to find a path that reconciled strength with empathy. From a young age, Snog exhibited a natural aptitude for leadership, a trait inherited from his father's calm influence. His mother, however, imbued him with resilience and might, skills which set him apart in combat training. He chose a path of service, aligning himself with a coalition force that aimed to maintain peace in the region. This group, composed of both humans and orcs, became a microcosm of his life's struggle, where his ideals were continuously tested against the backdrop of tension and mistrust. The siege of a nearby fortress was a pivotal event in Snog's life. It was during this siege that his commitment to peace was put to the utmost test. As chaos raged, Snog stood defiantly between the warring factions, pleading for understanding and mercy. His actions, driven by the love his parents had shared across cultural divides, quelled the fighting, revealing a third path, one of diplomacy and compassion. The success of his intervention not only changed the course of the battle, but also solidified his resolve to embrace the ancient, unorthodox Oath of Love. The Oath of Love was a rare path for a paladin, emphasizing love, understanding, and unity instead of traditional doctrines. Snog committed himself to its tenets, participating in rituals of reflection and outreach, fostering bonds between traditional enemies, and facilitating alliances where conflict once reigned. Yet, Snog's journey is fraught with challenges. In a world where swords often speak louder than words, opponents arise, figures who shun his ideals as naive or dangerous. This adversity tests his faith, especially when betrayal strikes close to home, stirring doubts about the efficacy of his chosen path. Through it all, Snog looks to allies across races, those who see strength in his vision and stand by him in battles both diplomatic and literal. Over time, Snog has grown more and more nuanced in his understanding of the world. He has learned that love does not equate to weakness and that diplomacy is a potent weapon against hatred. His adventures take him far beyond the territories he once called home, acting as a catalyst for reconciliation and understanding in distant lands. With imposing presence and unexpected gentleness, Snog Stormcrusher carries forward his parents' legacy. He champions love's power to bridge divides, ever vigilant in his pursuit to crush hatred and unify disparate souls. In Snog, the world sees not just a warrior, but a beacon of hope in an era overshadowed by strife.